back to another video. We are finally at a quarter-mile drag strip. So this is one near my house, Worldwide Technology Raceway. We're gonna go ahead and check it out. So it's been probably well over a year since I've been out here. We did the cooling mods, transmission, down to the 2.5 pulley, and we're gonna try out the race tune. So really kind of just want to go full send and see what she does. It seems like every time I try to ease into it, we wind up not getting to run the race tune, and I'm kind of sick of it. So we're at the quarter mile, got drag pack on the car, and we should be ready. So got a half tank of gas, about 20 ounces of butane, so it should be well over 100 octane. We should be good to go. So I mean, we just ripped this car a little while ago, tested some 60 to 130 stuff, did great. We got everything dialed, so the only thing I can see maybe happening, we'll see. There might be, I don't know if the race tune has everything totally set in terms of whatever that weird Rich issue was, but we'll find out. We'll log it and see what she does. So I'm gonna go ahead and unload. No trailer today. It's only about 5 or 6 miles from the house. So Street Tree or Form drove it up here, and we're gonna go do our passes. Got some ice and stuff in the back. Unload all that stuff, load in our tune, and then we'll go ahead and hop into tech and send it. Pretty excited. All right, we're in line for our first pass. So hope we don't mess it up. See what she does on the race tune. All right, let's see what she do. Out of that launch, but sweet. All right, we gotta do a little better on launch there, but not too shabby. See what it's about when we get back. We'll say 60 to 130 was at least a 691, so we're in the sixes. That's cool. Where are we at? Draggy says a 1066. Quarter mile time. Let's find out what the actual slip says. That'd be fucking sick if it was. That was a shit ass launch. Okay, 10.6 at 137. Holy crap. She's making some damn horsepower. That's the race tune. Holy crap. Well, I didn't expect that. So yeah, she rolled the F out. Damn. All right, so kind of a crappy 1.7 60 foot. Ate it pretty hard. 4.6 330, 696 eighth mile at 106. Picked up quite a few miles per hour. The last one was a 6.8 at 104, and then a 10.6 at 137. Damn. All right then. All right, so just checking over the data log real quick, see how she looks. So timing wise, coming in hot. We got 21.5 degrees in first, 21.5 in second, 21.5 in third, 20.25 in fourth. So timing makes a huge difference. So for reference, my other tune, peak timing, yeah, like in we're already at 19.5, bottom of second. My other tune doesn't even get to 19 degrees of timing. It stops at like 17 and starts out at like 16, 14, about 15 degrees, 14, 15, and works its way up to 17. So yeah, she is rolling the F out. However, see this little spot down here, forgot to get the update for the race tune. So we did update our street tune. Yeah, it's not street tune, but like our 93 tune, good to go, no rich condition, but it's right there once again in our race tune. Same issue, didn't get an update for that. So I don't think it's too bad. It's just kind of running out the tail end back there. So I'm gonna leave it. We're gonna run it again, see if we can do any better. But I do need to send this off and just let them know, hey, want to get an update, make sure we're good to go on that front as well. Other than that though, I mean, she should be solid. Quite pleased. All right, Alrighty, so I am pretty damn stoked about that. Honestly, I'm ready to call it because this line is ridiculous. But that was a booty hole 60 foot. So I would like to get low 1.6, see if we can crack off a 1.5 and actually do the thing. Trying to launch manual is a little bit pain in the butt. I don't think I had the RPM up high enough. And that transition's so important. You gotta freaking mash the gas as the clutch is coming up. And I did not do that, so bogged down the RPM real hard. Still at quick. I mean, 1.7 is not terrible, but that is not how you want the car to sound off the line. So bogging the RPM down like that is absolute crap. So we can knock off like 1.5 tenths, 2 tenths in the 60. I'm quite confident she's gonna go a good bit faster. So if we can get below a 10.5, I mean, damn, she's fucking cruising out. So I'm pretty stoked. 137 mile per hour is, that's where I thought the car should be kind of this whole time with the amount of stuff we've been doing to it. So actually seeing it pay off in the quarter, pretty happy with that. If you noticed, our 60 to 130 is only a 6.9. So that does surprise me a little bit. I think we ran a 698, 697, somewhere in there with the 2.7 pulley back in the day. But our mile per hour was not a 137, it was like a 132, and that was only one pass out of a bunch. The rest were like 127s. So maybe it was a fluke run, downhill track, who freaking knows, but I'm pretty sure this is real world data. Very happy with that. Oh, that does not sound good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back out there in a bit. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. It's only 8 o'clock right now. This goes till midnight. So I wanna see if it'll cool down some more, and I wanna see if BJ will get back to me. I highly doubt it. I'm not expecting it, but it'd be pretty sweet. Sometimes he's surprisingly responsive off the hours of the normal clock, but we'll see. I know they just had a hurricane cleanup. I'm sure he's probably tired, so I'm not too worried about it. And a little bit of rich at the end of the run. Not a bad spot for it to be. It'll be all right. It's not gonna blow up. But we'll get it dialed in eventually. And it's not gonna pick up much. I mean, I don't think we can pick up a 1/10 with that. So go nicer down. And I guess we'll hop back in line here pretty soon. Almost forgot to mention our IAT2. Didn't mean to turn the light. Yeah, I guess you can still see the screen. IAT2 with a kind of warm bag of ice, to be honest, because we didn't really get a chance to ice down. So I put ice in it, sat in the lane for like an hour. It was like lukewarm water. But came down, started around 126 first, came down to 120, 121, all the way down to 120, 121, 120, up to 124 at the top of midway through fourth and back down again. So IAT is doing this little bump, which is perfectly fine on the shifts. I am quite happy with that. If you guys remember our old intercooler setup, IAT would start here, dip, and just whoop, right up to 130. 130 is up here. So cooling mods paid off big time. Very happy with that. 1-inch lines, the CWA 400, GT500 intercooler pump porting essentially to make it, or not pump, intercooler flow mod. Yep, absolutely freaking worth it. Very happy with this. So I'm gonna put some more ice in there. I didn't bring a ton of ice, so I can only do about 1 bag, which doesn't really cool it down that much, but it is reasonable. You know, 120s is perfectly fine for doing a pull down the 8.25 mile. Where you get spicy is like 128, 130. That's where you don't want it. So we're well below that. Yeah, very, very happy with that outcome for the ice tank. So pretty sick. Alrighty, in line for another pass. Let's see how it goes. Possibly a little better. Oh, I think the launch on this thing is just kind of rough, to be honest. Not too shabby though. We'll see what she did, I guess. According to the draggy. 158 with a, here's my damn 165, 60 foot. Better. Let's get back to the pits. Oh, now we're cooking. Check this out. So 1.5 60 foot, bam, finally got it. Still bogged, but apparently 1.5, so I think there's more in it. We got to give her a little more RPM, a little more clutch, and I think she'll be freaking cooking. 4.4 to the 330, 6.8. There's our 6.8 boys at the 8th at 105.99. Just picked up 2 mile an hour over the pump gas tune. 10.5 at 138 miles per hour on freaking 93 and boosting. Are you freaking kidding me? Holy crap. So that is, I'm gonna be honest guys, that is exceeding my expectations. So if you guys can't tell, I'm pretty ecstatic. That is exceeding basically all my expectations for the 2.5 pulley, the VMP in general. I was, last video, ready to dump it for the Whipple. I'm gonna be honest, like, this is what I want. She's doing it. 1.5 60 foots, mid 10-second car, freaking 138 miles an hour. There is a lot of ET to improve there. She's freaking rolling the F out. So I'm pretty stoked. I'm gonna go take a look at the log. We might get one more running tonight, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll try and get one more run in and see what you do, but yeah, I am quite happy with how this thing is performing this evening. Freaking awesome. All right, so looking at our IAT 2s once again. So we did not run into that issue with the, didn't run into any weird ridge conditions. I think things were a little bit cooler, so that's awesome. Air fuel ratio right there, right at 11.5. It hit a little rich right here, 10.6 for a second, then came right back up. About 11, I don't know, I'd say like 11.4, 11.5 average, which is perfectly fine. That's where we want it. The shifts, IAT 2, once again, freaking stellar. So even better this time around. Let things cool off a little bit. Stayed at 116. So 116, 117. Looks like it bumped up to 118 at the very top, and then cooled down again. I think what's happening is airspeed is going over the intercooler. Maybe, I don't know. I don't understand why it's doing a loop like that. It's a little odd. Maybe just the shift, the closed throttle real quick, caused it to go up and down. But yeah, freaking solid. 118 and coming back down to 117. So IAT 2 is freaking solid. Can't complain about that at all. We had about an hour and a half wait. So I iced down the tank, hopped in line, and well, that's what it was. So I don't see anything else in here that we need to worry about. Yeah guys, freaking super stoked. Car's a monster. I'm very happy with how this thing's doing. I understand in the world of 10-second cars, things are going 9s, 8s, whatever. But listen, personal victories here. 4,888 or 4,088 pounds with me in it. Raceway, maybe a few more for the laptop and new ice tank motor and stuff like that. But that's roughly where we're at weight-wise, and it's freaking putting it down. So horsepower calculator says we're like 750, 760 range for horsepower. I believe it. Maybe a little more. I don't know. She's back halfing like a mofo though, so I'm very happy with this thing. I think we got everything dialed. Trans feels good. Tires, wheels feels good. Hopefully it didn't bend an axle. That's the only concern I do have, actually. Yeah, those tires, freaking trans feel solid. IATs feel solid. 2.5 pulley with the race tune is a ripper combo. Very happy with this. So, yeah, pretty stoked. Well, I'm gonna call it there. Freaking really happy with the results. That's what I wanted the car to do, and it freaking did it. Exceeded my mile per hour. I know there's more in that 60 foot. That's still bogged pretty hard compared to the other track. I don't know, guys. I got to figure this out at the quarter mile stuff, but for right now, I'm super happy with that. So, went ahead and put the pump gas tune back in it. Don't want to tempt fate, and I'm going to go ahead and head back to the house. There we go. Also, quickest recorded in 60 to 130. So, that's pretty sick. 686, I think. I'm absolutely stellar. Very happy about that. Like, this is freaking sweet. So, I will see you guys back in the garage, hopefully pretty soon here. I mean, what's better than that, right? Like, driving to the track, running 2 PBs, driving back. I mean, doesn't get much better than that. So, let's see you guys back at the garage. Well, we are back in the garage and back home from the drag strip. So, next day, got a chance to go over everything, and I am ecstatic. That is the fastest this car has ever run, both with me and the previous owners. So it looks like some of our work paid off. The biggest things by far were the heat exchanger, not heat exchanger, but the heat intercooler upgrades and the transmission, just huge improvements. I do know there's definitely some room to improve on that launch. That bog is kind of irritating. At the other drag strip, when we do 8th mile stuff, I think the prep is set up a little bit more for slicks, so it lets it roll out a little bit easier. This stuff, for a test and tune where I'd imagine there really isn't good prep, it freaking stuck, like dead hooked every time. So either I didn't sort out how to figure out how to slip the clutch a little better, or you got to figure out something. So maybe another pound in the tires would have helped. I'm not sure. Something to play with in the future. However, we were able to click off a 1.5 60 foot. So we matched our best at the 8th mile there, and we were able to hit a 6.8 best 8th mile there as well, and a 10.5, almost a 10.4, 10.51. So at 138 mile an hour nonetheless. So I think that this has absolutely hit my stock bottom end goals for this car. I don't really plan on turning it up anymore. I think I'm pretty happy with that. We did it on boosting at 93, so I really can't complain. What I'm going to go ahead and do, turn it back down a little bit, back to the 2.6 Pulley and 93 tune for normal street stuff and having a good time, and just kind of have the track tune up in the back pocket when it comes time to do race car stuff. So probably a solid 1050 index car if I needed to go ahead and run something like that. I don't know. I'm going to be honest, I didn't expect to run that yesterday. I thought we were going to be kind of like high 10s, maybe, yeah, I don't know. I just didn't see it happen. Maybe like 133. But she rolled the F out, freaking win. So extremely happy about that. I'm just gonna log off to the tuner just to see if we can get that slight adjustment. It didn't do it on the second time, the little enrichment thing. It's gotta just be like just hitting the cusp of whatever that threshold is. So should get that sorted out, and I think she'll be good to go. I don't know if I'm gonna go back out to the quarter mile for a while. We may do it, we'll see. They have another one next week, but I don't know, we'll see. Other than that though, I think that's gonna do it for this video. So let me know what your thoughts are down below. Mile per hour is definitely there. And we can also technically always go to the 2.4 Pulley if we really wanna up it some more. But I don't know, guys, I think we're about where I wanted at. I mean, it just doesn't really seem wise to continue to keep pushing things too much farther. So yeah, let me know, once again guys, let me know what your thoughts are down below on the whole setup and everything. Like I said, these are the goals that I wanted to hit, and we hit them. So pretty happy with that. So I'll go see you guys in the next video. Take it easy and let me know what your thoughts are down below.